Here we are in the African Grove Theater. We decided the best way to inaugurate the space was to do The African Company Presents Richard III by Carlyle Brown, an exquisite play that is based on real life events. So the year is 1821, and William Brown, the founder of the African Company, has a vision to create theater that show Black people in their truest artistic forms. Through obstacles that I can't even begin to imagine, the theater ceases to exist. It's one of these meta moments that rarely happens, that I haven't happened to witness in my career, but we're in the space telling the story of the actual people on the actual land where 100 and some years ago, they were actually doing the same thing we were doing, creating theater and hopefully speaking to a broader audience and community. What I love about this theater is it's a 145-seat proscenium jewel box theater. It's state-of-the-art, and it enables us to do storytelling that is intimate, that is vivid, that is robust, because the audience isn't that far away. And so what that means for the actor is, the actor doesn't have to push vocally. For a long time, the joke had been you could always come to a place like Grad Acting and get fantastic training, but the facilities might be not the best because it's New York and everybody's hungry for space. Well, this is a game changer. We're on par with any off-Broadway theater. In addition to what we're doing in the African Grove Theater, our sister theater, Theater C, is also doing the office plays. So you get the best of both worlds. You get a history play, but you also get a very contemporary play that I think shines a light on what office life may or may not be. And what that theater offers is complete experimentation for the director, for the designers, to really unleash their creativity in a space that's not designated necessarily a proscenium, but is really up to your imagination. Interestingly enough, in our scenic design, we pay a nod to what the actual African Grove Theater had. So if you take a look around, you see the wood, right? That was one of the biggest sort of materials that the African Grove was based on. This is the 21st century equivalent of what that perhaps could have been. So my hope is that the ancestors, the original African Company, would look at this space, this gorgeous facility, this gorgeous theater that is named to pay homage to them, and just say, our art wasn't in vain.